What's going on, everyone? Appreciate you guys coming back. Just got to the gym a couple minutes ago, and we're getting ready to do a chest workout tonight. So, yeah, all carved up, had a couple packets of oatmeal, and then I added some extra oatmeal inside of it from my other big bin that I have. And so, yeah, I'm going to change things up a little bit tonight. Last time I did the incline dumbbell press first. And this time I'm going to do that second, and I'm going to start off with the incline hammer strength press. I bought these new wraps that are for your elbows. So I'm pretty anxious and excited to try those out. Saw another buddy on YouTube that was using them. And I use knee wraps for my knees when I squat and other heavy leg exercises. And I didn't even think of ever getting something like that for my elbows, especially since I've got the tennis elbow. And when I bench press, I also like to use that slingshot and get in there. So obviously it's much harder to use the slingshot when you're trying to do an incline because that strap goes across your chest. So if you're on an incline like this and you're going up, it literally is like it's like hitting your chin, it's hitting your nose. It kind of it kind of chokes you out a little bit. And so yeah, I'm anxious to try those elbow wraps, especially on the inclines, and see what that feels like. I might even try to use them on my heavy sets with dips. I ended up getting a new belt in the mail, like a really old school, like thick leather belt, but it's got a chain on there, so it's an attachment. So you can put weights on it when you do dips or pull ups. Obviously, I can barely do pull ups with my own self. Still a little too heavy for that. When we lean down, I'll probably be able to do a few more pull ups than I usually do. But yeah, I'm going to try to use that belt tonight when I do dips after I warm up. We'll do the assisted dip machine again. And then once that's nice and warmed up, start with my body weight and then start adding weight to that. So that's going to be fun. Do some incline dumbbell flies or the cross bench dumbbell pullovers again. Pec deck flies, I'll do those as well. So yeah, let's see, three inclines: hammer strength, incline dumbbell press, incline dumbbell flies, and oh yeah, and the flat dumbbell bench press. We'll do that one again too. My wife and we just uploaded our third video short tonight on YouTube, and so that was pretty cool seeing the amount of man. People must really doom scroll a lot because I'm like, I got a lot of views quick, and that I'm like, whoa! I'm like, I wish that would happen on my long form videos, but I guess that's the deal. You do a short, and then it can point people back to your longer forms. And so we're gonna start up the other channels soon. We're gonna start up TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram soon. I mean, I would have like 16 subscribers so far, and I'm like, that's so cool. It's like a little mini community, and I'm like, it's cool because I'm like, it feels like, hey, what's going on, guys? It's just different. It's a fun little place to where we can grow together. I mean, this series, I'm down to 194.8 this morning, so trim it down a little bit. I'd love to get to the point to where my waist, I can suck in my stomach quite a bit from the sides. I have a wider waist. And so a lot of the side shots, when I twist like that, I can make my waist look smaller. But from that, I think Arnold had that kind of problem too, to where his waist was maybe about 35, 36 inches. And he really had to do those kind of poses to make it look like his waist was smaller, that size those twist shots that he would do. And so, but he was obviously a lot taller than me. So a little different story there. When you're taller, your waist looks smaller. And so, yeah, I'd like to get down. My goal weight eventually is like 165, but I'd like to get down to 185 first, see what that looks like, what percentage of body fat that is, because I still think I'm around 25% body fat right now. I carry less fat in my legs, more in my midsection, which I think most guys, that's where we put it. Midsection, love handles, and lower back is where we usually carry it. So that'll be a lot more exciting to see those different kind of shots look better. And then when my abs become more visible, I've not really shown you guys my abs so far because you can't really see them. They're getting there though. Under the proper light, you can start to see certain shadows of them. But we're still working there. We're still getting there. It's a work in progress. So, um, but yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for joining this series. If you guys like what you're seeing, like and subscribe and follow along. I mean, tell me what kind of exercises you guys like. A lot of the exercises that I'm doing are more old school. I mean, obviously the hammer strength machine. It's not something they had back then, but I like that feel. You're all locked in. Feels a little safer. But the cross bench dumbbell pullovers, dumbbell bench press, incline, all that incline stuff, all really good stuff. I don't do a lot of barbell work on chest day. I'll do a close grip bench press on my arm day, just because I have my issues with my tie-ins and my shoulder and rotator cuffs. So I'm really careful when I do that. A lot of the stuff I warm up, and I'll still describe in the video the feel sets I've been doing, so you guys don't have to see all the lighter sets that I do. Yeah, really exciting right now with those new YouTube shorts that we put up there. The views, I was able to get like 6 new subscribers from that, and I was like, wow, it's a blessing. It really is. It's a privilege to be able to do this online, and it's fun. I mean, it inspires me in a different way in the gym than it has before. And so, yeah, really interesting, really cool, really inspiring. Fuels me to try even harder than I already am. And so, I don't think that there's anyone in the gym tonight. All the lights are off, so it is about 10 p.m. right now. So it's going to be nice. Probably take about an hour and a half to get through the workout. And then we will try to upload another video short tomorrow, and yeah, get this party started. It's really cool to see that. Really cool to see the channel grow. And so, all right, I'll see you guys in the gym in a second. .345 is on here now. Moving up. Got 12 last time, 13. We move up. All right, trying out my new elbow wraps, seeing how those work. They feel tight, that's for sure. Can barely get in here. That felt good. Okay, we're gonna do our final set. 3 wheels and a quarter. Let's see if we can try to get 5. Come on, let's get one more. That was heavy. Moving on to 65s. It's starting to feel heavy. That last set with 55s felt heavy. I think I did 70s for 8 reps last time. I think I had 65s for 10. Let's see if these can get these for 12. Oh, that incline hammer took a lot out of me. Yeah. Come on, let's go. 2 more. Yeah. Yeah. That chest pump going on. Oh yeah. Okay, doing the incline dumbbell press now. Did a few warm-up sets there. Use the 40s to start with and then the 55s, just to stretch things apart a little bit more. The more pressing movements I do, the tighter stuff feels. It's like I almost have to stretch things apart a little bit again. So, and I'm trying to be as safe as I possibly can. If something doesn't feel safe and I think, oh, well, scientific kind of studies would say that you're warmed up properly. Well, if I don't feel it, I don't feel warmed up, then I'm gonna basically move forward with caution. So, much rather do too much than too little and hurt myself and then not be able to work out and not be able to film. So also with these, I don't necessarily lock out with them because I'm trying to keep constant tension on the muscle and a little bit more emphasis on the triceps, that not like peak contraction, but when you lock out, you hit more of your triceps. So trying to keep, this is chest workout. I want to keep a lot more emphasis on the chest. So take a look at my logbook and see what we're gonna move up to. Okay, moving on to the 80s. And two, I've explained this in my other videos before, that when I'm on an incline or military, I will lean forward a little bit and I will pop the weight up. Especially on the military, it's like you have to lean forward a little bit and pop it to where it almost rests on my shoulder. And then I'll lean over a little bit and pop up the next one. A little easier with this one, but still, I see some guys struggle. Once they get heavier like that, it's like their legs and their abdomen and their hip abductors, yeah, aren't strong enough to pop up the weights. So man. Moving on to the 70s. Shoulders are definitely pumped. All right, let's get on with the set. Okay, got 70s. See how comfortable these feel. Starting to get a little tired. The 85s. Man. Chest is definitely pumped now. How would Arnold do it? Chest up. Okay, moving on to some dumbbell flies. Already did a warm-up set with 30 pounds, just to get things warmed up a little bit more. Now we're gonna move on to the 40s. And get that deep stretch. All right, moving on to 50s. All right, moving on to 60s. Let's do one more. We're moving on to assisted dips. I'll do a few of these and then I'll use all my weight. Did a first set with 100 pounds assist, did that for 20 reps. move down to 60, and then we'll start using my body weight. It's feeling good. Okay, so my body weight now. Whew. I'll probably just stick to using my body weight tonight. Tie-ins, everything is starting to feel pretty tired now. All right. Try to do another one here. Back to back. Man. All right, guys, just finished up with the workout there. Didn't end up doing my cross bench dumbbell pullers over then. Man, I was just destroyed. I ended up changing the workout a little bit to where I incorporated some dumbbell flies tonight. That felt really good, stretching that. Warmed up really good, and then really going slowly into that deep stretch so I don't have to worry about the shoulders. Went up to 60s there, did a number of reps. That felt really good. And then we moved on to doing dips. And so, yeah, I did a number of sets there. Did 20 reps and did another set there, really fast. That felt really good. Didn't end up doing. I didn't use the belt to add weight just because the shoulders were tired and my triceps were tired. So I didn't need to. I needed to do something like that to get maybe 5, 6 reps. I don't want to push. I don't want to go that low in my reps with my dips. Um, as you watch me perform that exercise, I'm really slow, especially starting out with the assist. It's actually easier for me to do the exercise without any weight because then my body just naturally goes in a position to where it feels more like a decline press versus when I'm doing the other way, it's more upright. So it's probably hitting my triceps more. So yeah, I really like the dips, really been feeling that. Ended up talking with the gentleman tonight, off the camera named Tyler, really nice guy. There's a lot of power lifters that go to this gym. I think there's like 3 Tylers that go to this gym. I think they're all taller than me too. But yeah, really nice guy. Power lifter, does strongman stuff. Fun talking with him about that. I was talking about the elbow wraps was using. Telling me about some of the products and some of the things that he was using for his strongmen. Different belts, I think Rogue belts. That was one of the things he was telling me about. So really nice community here. People are very just I don't know. It's just reminds me of a completely different culture. Reminds me of like, oh man, like you'd ever visit Fresno, California, you'd go there and like everyone is smiling and really friendly in a lot of areas over there. That's kind of what this gym reminds me of, that area. And my wife, she's from Fresno, California. A bunch of her family's over there. Her brother-in-law and sister, when they came over, yeah, they're from Fresno too. Came over to see our baby. Our baby is a little over 2 months old now, Jonathan. So yeah, he's growing. He's great. He keeps me up at night. We got to feed him and change him. So, but that's okay. Get to listen to my audiobooks and work on my YouTube channel and work on new videos and editing. Lots of fun stuff. So, oh, looks like Tyler's taking off. Stay safe, buddy. So yeah, all in all, really good work. It went up with everything. I'm gonna have this is very new for me using those elbow wraps. So keep playing around with that because honestly, if you leave them on too long, you start to lose sensitivity in your arms, kind of like a tourniquet. So you gotta be really careful putting those on there. It's the same thing when I put up my knee wraps on. Once they're on, I do the set quick. I don't want to spend too much time running around with those on because they're very tight. So, yeah, I'll keep adjusting with that, playing with that, but made the sets a lot stronger, felt a little bit more confident, went up quite a bit on that incline hammer strength machine. That was cool. Being able to go up with 345s and 25 in that last set, that was really cool. Incline felt really good. Flat went up really good as well. I really like prioritizing on just doing a lot more old school movements because honestly, they get the job done. So I used to do a lot more volume with a lot more machines, and believe me, nowadays with the technology and the way machines are made, they work great. Um, Especially with the hammer strength, that incline machine. I love that. Really good. One of the other gyms I used, there was another hammer strength machine to where you could do the bars close, and when you'd go forward, it was kind of like a fly to where it would actually go closer in, like a fly press or like a push press. I think that's what they say. Like you ever see like Arnold's old school when he'd go really deep in his fly, some people would call that a push press, to where you're not staying like locked in that wide position. You're almost like bending so you can get even deeper. And so, yeah, just a great combination of an exercise. That's what I try to do too. Once I get wide like that, I will bend my elbows a little bit and try to go in a little bit more to get more of that stretch in the muscle. Just, I mean, honestly, the deeper that you can go in your exercises, the more of your muscle that you're going to hit, and you're going to be able to break down and then build back up. So, really good stuff. But yeah, all in all, really good workout. If you guys liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. Probably within these next couple videos, I'm going to start to put my Amazon links in there because my Amazon affiliation went through. So making lists of all the different products that I use, the supplements that I use, and like the elbow wraps and the squat shoes I use, and belts and the wrist wraps and the wrist straps and the slingshot, bunch of fun things, and even the sugar-free Rockstar I get on there too. I'm gonna put that on there too because honestly, that's my pre-workout. I really like that, so that works. But yeah, next couple videos or so, we're gonna have those links in there, and so yeah, you'll be able to take a look at the different kind of products and fun things, fun goodies I use for working out, and the stuff I use at home for my meals because we get a lot of stuff on Amazon. I mean, honestly, who doesn't get a lot of stuff on Amazon? It's probably the reason why they're one of the biggest companies out there. So looking forward to getting that on there soon. And yeah, check out my YouTube shorts. We're just putting some in. We're probably gonna have another one by tomorrow to upload. Basically, those shorts it's kind of like a movie preview, or a teaser preview to a movie to what we're doing in here in the long form comment or content. So yeah, pretty fun to do, especially editing. You can do different kind of styles of stuff. It's fun. I understand why people get. I mean, it takes a while to figure editing out on some of those programs. We have DaVinci Resolve that we use, and that's really high tech. People use that for cinema and movie making. So it's really you can go crazy technical with if you wanted to. And so fun thing to be able to learn and enjoyable. I mean, my wife really loves making those shorts. I'm like, hey, I'll take care of most of the long form. You take care of the the YouTube shorts. And so lots of fun, a lot of fun to be able to do it with her. And so good times. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for following along, and we will see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye.